Yeah, hello guys. Today we'll be talking about some good pairs which I've already analyzed. So we'll be trying to give you some predictions and what we expect of the remaining part of Wednesday, Thursday, and of course on Friday. Once again, if you're new to this channel, this is Forex Network. All we do on this channel is talk about trading in general. Sorry, please. We talk about trading, we talk about investing. So long as you trade the financial market, be it a stock trader, you trade the forex, or you trade the volatilities, whatever it is that you trade, then this is for you. If you want to get more knowledge about it, if you want to know more things about it, if you want to know what controls the market, if you want to know how to make profit from this market, then don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell icon. And please remember the bell icon beside it. That way you get notified once we post the next video. Once again, welcome and let's begin. And today we'll be checking out 6 pairs just as I've highlighted right here. So we'll be checking out the first one, which is let's go for the Aussie dollar. If you're new to my channel, if you don't know the basis at which we get our predictions, we combine 3 different technical analysis, which is the structural analysis, the candlestick analysis, and of course we also end up using our demand or supply zones. So those are the 3 things we should combine together to get our predictions for every trading section. So let's go into this. First, we highlighted out our zone, which is a zone which we expect the market to respect. So let's check out if you can get other. Okay, let's use this again. Good. So now that we've marked zones in the market, we've marked our structure where the market is currently respecting. So what we're expecting now is to zoom the market in and see what actually the candlestick are saying about this current situation. So let's look at this. First, at this level, you can see the market making the series of what? Higher highs here, higher highs here, and higher highs here. Which shows the what? That there is likely to be what? To be high level of buyers controlling this market at this moment. But first, what does the overall scenario of this market actually says? Let's still use this to mark that. Let's use this to mark the overall scenario of this particular market. As you can see right here, this market is a what? Is a downtrend market. That means that the formula was used of what? Lower highs and higher lows, lower highs and higher lows. That means what? Forming what? Lower highs and what? And lower lows. So that means the market was in what? Was in downtrend. But at this particular level, it broke above this our trend line right here. So breaking above this trend line right here, so our next zone where we are expecting the market to be is this particular structure. So now, are we going to be going on a buy or on a sell on this market? That is why we are here for you. Okay, so now let's zoom this market again. Now, what can you see? You can see that the market was currently on that particular zone, which is currently our resistance. But do you still call it a resistance now? We can't refer to it as a resistance yet because it's not yet showing us signs of what? That the market is obeying this particular level. What you can see here is just the boost taking over and taking over. So what do you want to see to make sure that this market is going to respect this particular level? What you want to see is the low momentum candles, which is what the boost losing momentum at this particular candle. So how do you know that? You want to see the candles looking so smaller as they get closer and closer to that particular zone. At times, it might have a fake breakout, something like, okay, let me use this. You might have a fake breakout, something like this. It goes up this way, then starts forming what? Start forming what? Series of what? Lower highs and lower lows into this particular zone. They test it and what? And short it down. So whichever way this market actually comes, that's what we're going to be doing. But in general, we are still going to be short on this particular market. So what we really want from this market is what? Is breaking below this previous structure, showing the test of this particular structure, then what? Continue in this particular structure. That is because, remember, the trend is your friend, and currently the market is in what? Is in steady downtrend. So that is for the Aussie dollar. So let's check the next one for today. The next we'll be checking out is let's check the United States Canadian dollar. As usual, we zoom down the market to mark our structures. Okay, so this is structure in the market. Let's just take somewhere around here. Remember, it's obeys oil right here. So let's take somewhere around here. Let's look. Let's use trend line to mark. Let's use trend line to mark the overall scenario in the market. Remember, this trend line is normal, like telling you it stays by or giving you a signal. It's just to tell you what is the current situation in the market. So as you can see now, that means the trend line is what is sloping what upwards. This means that the market is what is in uptrend. So what do you look for in uptrend? You wait for the market to what to break previous resistance, retesting it, then what showing start of continuation using the candlestick analysis. So now that we've seen that the market had broke above this previous level of what of resistance right here, then broke above it, retested it, shooted up, came back here, went a little bit a fake break around there, they came back to that momentum. That means what it's likely for us to have continuation. So how do you know we're going to have continuation in this market? Let's zoom the market to check what the candlestick actually says. Okay, following this candlestick analysis right here, you can see that there's loss in momentum around it. That's what we're talking about. The momentum of this bear compared to this, then this, then this, then this. You can see there's gradual loss in momentum on this particular market. So that means what? What you want to see is what is the green candle, which is the boost coming into this market, probably anywhere around this zone. Once you can see the green candles coming in, then that means what? The bulls are ready to take charge of this market once again, because you can already see the low momentum candle showing that the bears are gradually losing momentum in this candle or in this market. Remember, this was a buy market around there. You can see the bull coming in with full force. Then of course, for those taking their profits, for those that are leaving the market, they have to have a retracer testing this particular zone. So that's actually what we're expecting. We are going to be going long on the USA card. If you can see the confirmation, and which confirmation do you want to see? You just want to see the green candle, the high momentum green candle, something like this coming around there. Once you can see that, or you can see a bullish engulfing candle, or once you can see a green hammer sign. Once you can see any of these, then that means we can go long on this particular structure. So that's it for the United States dollar and Canadian dollar. Let's check the next one we'll be taking today, which is the Canadian dollar. As usual, we take down the market to mark our structures. Remember, this market, we are not just doing a random selection. We've already analyzed this market before we are coming up here to show you. So they're not just maybe just randomly. You can see, we check on our quote list. You can have just those 6 pairs because those are what you'll be trading for the rest of the week. So let's check this again. This was our level of support here. Had a little free break out here, then came out here again, broke out, retested, then what? Shut it down, and again, right again in that particular level. So is this still our resistance? Let's check. Let's zoom the market. As I say, what do you want to see in that market? Once the low momentum the green candle coming in with low momentum into that particular zone, and of course the BS taking charge of this market. So can we see that currently around this level? No, we can't see that. Why? Because all we can see right now is the green candles coming in. Though there seems to be a low momentum because comparing the momentum of this particular candle to this, then to this, then to this, that means there is indecisiveness even among the bulls. So what we want to see is the bulls giving us green candles, smaller green candles, showing that they are losing momentum. Remember, it mustn't be on this particular zone. It might have what's called a fake breakout. They will continue just as we have around this level right here. You can see these. Let me look for it. I think I saw somewhere. Okay, good. You can see it around here. They also call a fake breakout somewhere around this level. Then, of course, the continuation, it tests, and of course, continuation again. So that's what we'll be expecting. So once you can have that around there, you can see the continuation signs, which is at this level now. What you want to see is the BS coming to this market. You want to see the inverted hammer. You want to see the bearish engulfing. You want to see the low momentum candles of the green of the bull candles. So once you see any of these, of course, you'll be going short on this market. And if you be following the channel, I said your stop loss and your take profit is actually very important. So if you're taking this particular trade, that means your stop loss is going to be above that net structure. Wherever it is actually signs, it should be a little bit, it should be a little bit above it. And of course, your take profit should be at least of 1 to 2 risky. Here should be your first take profit. If your market get close to this level, then you can move your stop loss from where it was to this new level. And that is what you'll be trading on the Aussie Canadian dollar. Okay. Let's go into the next one, which is a hero odd. Okay, so let's check what the market has to offer. This is a level right here. Good. So let's now zoom the market. Remember, I won't be wasting much time on this because the same principle applies. So what you can see was what the bears still in control of this market. So we are gradually waiting for the bulls to show signs of taking over this market, just as we saw around this particular level. You can see that what the bears took out the market to this level, and of course you can see the bulls coming in and in and in, and of course they finally took over. It tested that particular market, and you can see what really happened. So that's still what we're expecting from here. We're expecting the bears to come down back to this level of new support, then showing signs of losing momentum. And once you can see that sign of losing momentum, also as you can see at this level right here, once you can see something like that around this particular level, then you can see the green candles coming back into this market, just as you can see at this level. Once you can have this, a retest and a continuation, then we're going to be going long still on what? On the Euro Australian dollar. Okay, so let's see take now. Okay, sorry. Let's zoom the market down to what? To still mark some other structures just for confirmation. You can see the market was what? Was forming series of what? Higher highs and what? And higher lows. This shows that what? The market was currently in what? In an uptrend. So breaking above our previous level of resistance. Remember, this was the resistance around there. So breaking above this and it became our support at this level, which shows that what? This particular zone is valid. So that means what? It's likely to what? To come back to this zone and of course to keep moving still in the direction of the what? Of the trend. So let's go to the next one, which is going to be so what did we check just now? I think we just checked, sorry please. Okay, we check Euro Australian dollar. So that means we'll be checking Euro Canadian dollar. Okay, so this is the Euro Canadian dollar. Let's see still what we're going to be expecting still on this particular market. Remember, you mustn't take all these trades. You can take maybe just one or two. As at last week, we took, not even last week, on Monday, we took just 3 trades, which were good. We took trade on gold, I think Euro card, we took trade, and of course the US 30. Those are the only trades we were on long trade on those particular quotes, on those particular assets. And of course, if you can check it, you can see we are still in profit. So definitely, this we are taking, you mustn't take all. Even if just 3 trades or even just 1 trade, you can take confidently, then go ahead and take that trade. And remember, this is not in any form of financial advice. We are not a financial advisor. All we're doing is just to give you our own prediction of the market. So you mustn't take it and by going in with your real money. Please do your own diligence, do your own analysis, and try to confirm probably with our own to confirm before you go in with your real money. Once again, thank you so much, and let's continue. Okay, so this is the Euro Canadian dollar. Actually, there was a lot of indecisiveness around this particular level. The people that be following this particular channel can remember I told you what you want to be for is for the market to break above this particular zone. And what do we have? You can see what fake breakout around, they came back, broke out, then that was coming back into that particular zone. There's high level that the market will not want to come back into this particular zone. Because why? Because it took actually a lot of time. You might use a 4-hour candlestick for the market to be in this particular range. So breaking above this, there's high chance that a lot of buyers are at this particular zone, waiting to short this market to the moon. So to long this market to the moon. So that is what we are going to be expecting this market. Probably we want this market to just come down back to this level. Then what I showing was signs of the bulls coming to the market. And if that happens, our stop loss is going to be above that new structure, that new low, and our first take profit is going to be at this particular level. So that is it for the Euro Canadian dollar. I really wish you understand. Don't worry, we're still going to do a recap of everything to make sure you get it accurately. And please remember, always use your stop loss and your take profits. Okay, so let's continue with the last one. I think that's going to be the last one. Yeah, this is the pound Australian dollar still. And before we go into this, if you haven't subscribed, if you're learning if this particular video is giving you any knowledge, and I think you want to see more of this video, please do it to encourage this channel, do it to support this channel. All I want from you is click on the subscribe button in the red icon, and please don't forget the bell icon beside it, because that's what gets you notified once we post our next video. And please, as I said earlier, if this video is useful, if it gives you any form of information, please give it a thumbs up. that way other people might have access to it. And don't forget, you can share this video as much as possible. Okay, so let's continue with the pound AUD. Let's still mark our structure still. Okay, I'm sure you can see this. I'm trying to look for the perfect fit. Remember, trade lines are not any form of what? Of confirmation. They're just to tell you what the current market will move. So from what you can see around it, what we can see that what the market is currently what? In uptrend. So since the market is what? Is uptrend, what do you expect? We expect the market to break a previous level of what do you call a level of support to become a what? Sorry, we expect the market to break above a previous level of resistance to become our support. So let's see if we can see something close to that particular level. So that's what we're actually expecting. But still, we still want the markets to give us something around this particular level. Because if you can see around this level, there was what? A lot of indecisiveness around this particular zone. So probably we expect this market to what? To, if it's breaking below, we expect it just break below into this particular zone, respecting this particular structure, and of course continue in this good long term which we have around here. So for a recap, I said on the Euro Canadian dollar, we'll be going on long. On the USD Canadian dollar, we are still going to be long. On the AUD USD, we are short. On the pound AUD, we are long. On the AUD Canadian dollar, we are short. And on the Euro Australian dollar, we are long. So once again, that's going to be our midweek review for today. I really wish it was really useful. It gives you the information which you'll be looking for. Don't forget, Friday is going to be our academic session where we're talking about more information about the trading world, not just giving strategy, but giving you more and more information about the trading world. Please don't miss it for anything, because once you do the video, it's better to drop a comment so we can reply you as soon as possible. And don't forget, for this, if you maybe don't have a broker, or you look for a good broker which you can use in Nigeria, the particular broker which you're using currently is a Nigerian-based broker. The link will be in the description. You can do it to open an account with them, and of course they give you access to several other assets, so that stocks, everything you need, they have access to it. And of course, if you're an international broker, we have an international broker too. Just check in the description. Those are brokers which we've used for several years and we've trusted them. So don't have any fear. They are good to go. Once again, thank you so much. And of course, see you on Friday with our academic session. Bye.